come on, this is something you learn when you are a kid in the academy. You don't need to have experiences at the highest level to learn that. That's a basic law of football. You have to play with the maximum of your potential, with the maximum of your focus. We are not very good in transition. We are not a team that is very good when we lose possession and the other team counterattack. Sometimes what it looks is exactly the opposite. If you understand what I'm saying, you can be laughing and be the saddest person in the world, and you can be with a very sad face, and you can be a fantastic actor, and inside of you are very happy. So sometimes what you see is not what you get.
So you don't think they don't care?
I think that some care more than others.
These are, very well rewarded top professionals. Surely the least they can do is play with heart. And that's the bare minimum.
I agree.
What's the solution?
What's the solution? You cannot change players' natures dramatically. You can influence players, especially when they are open to it. When a player is open to it, when a player realizes that he has to give more and he has to change his nature a little bit, when they are open, they change. There are many examples that coaches, managers, they change a little bit, not the DNA, but the players' emotional qualities. There are many examples of it.
I don't think so, to be honest. No, I don't think that they have mentally checked out. It's just a different level. They have better players than we have, if you look at it in total, and this is what was reflected by the results today. So there will be a rebuild for sure, but right now that doesn't help us because we still have another 5 games to play. So that there has to be a rebuild for me was clear even when I came in December, and after the first 3 or 4 weeks for me that was obvious. But right now it doesn't help, and for us it's extremely embarrassing also as a coaching staff to have press conferences like the one we have right now. But we just have to admit they are better than us. If you analyze the situation, it's not that difficult to analyze. The team needs a rebuild, not because some players have to go, but quite a few players have no contracts anymore. Their contracts are expiring. And therefore, for me, it's clear that there will be, 6, 7, 8, maybe 10 new players. And then before you sign those players, you need to be aware, how do you want to play? What kind of football does the new manager want to play? And then take it from there, and then bring every single player fitting into that kind of profile. It was a humiliating defeat today, and even more so for a team like Manchester United. I think that was the second highest defeat in my whole career as a coach in the last 35 years. But it's not only that you lose 4-0, it was also the way that we played, and this is just unacceptable, very difficult to deal with and to cope. Very positive that with Erik ten Hag, we have a top manager next season, and I'm also pretty sure that, and the board has already made some changes, and there will be more changes to come in the summer. I'm still positive that we can change the whole issue and show a completely different face next season. And this is important, not only for our fans, but also for the image of the whole club.
Underperforming, definitely. Worst defeat. We should have done better. There were many things. There was a team performance who was not correct, making big mistakes, not following, say, the plan and the script and the rules we have. Of course, also individual mistakes, but then we should cover each other, and we didn't do. We let each other down.
You saw it, and it was the game of their life. They fought for every yard, and we didn't. 99% is not enough. You have to give 100%.
You just said earlier that you believe in these players, and maybe some people here do not. But didn't these players get Ten Hag the sack? Isn't that the reason he's no longer at the club? Because
the team was down in 13th or 14th. They couldn't win, they couldn't play, they couldn't keep hold of the ball, like you sort of just said then. So how can you believe in players who basically have failed so badly for the last gentleman?
It's a belief, like the word. You have to believe, and I believe in them, because when I start this week, you can say that is 1 week, 3 trainings. They change the coach. Of course, everybody is excited, but they are open to a different things. Is the only thing that I ask: hard work, and you have to believe in the new idea. And I felt that. So until they prove me wrong, I believe in the players.
In 10 games in Premier League, we won 2. I know that. Imagine what is this for a fan of Manchester United. Imagine what is this for me. So we are getting a new coach that is losing more than the last coach. I have full knowledge of that. Like I said, I'm not going to change, no matter what. And I know we can succeed, but we need to survive this moment, because I'm not naive. And I know that we need to survive now. So we are being the worst team, maybe, in history of Manchester United. And I know that you want headlines, but I'm saying that because we have to acknowledge that and to change that. So here you go, your headlines.